Coming to you on some serious tape delay via a podcast near you. From that hockey hotbed of San Jose, California, it's Dudes on Hockey.
He is now accepting callers, he is calling me Dude.
And now, your hosts, Mike and Doug.
Hey there, welcome to Dudes on Hockey, episode 113. I'm Mike, that's Doug.
Dude, did you watch the Emmys on Sunday?
No, oh no.
Why?
I watched True Blood.
Oh, dude, don't tell me. I'm like 3 seasons behind.
As in you've never watched it.
No, I have watched 3 episodes of that show, actually. I'm a very sensitive person, so I'm very offended by the content.
Yes, it is quite bloody.
Can you describe a typical episode of True Blood to our listeners in a G-rated fashion?
In a G-rated fashion, there's basically a lot of R-rated content. Let's just put it that way. There's blood flying hither and yon. There's
That's not what I'm thinking about.
There's exposed parts. There's all the fun and sundry things that associate with both of those things.
Kind of funny. I feel like you just described our podcast.
Yeah, a little bit, especially now that we're on video. Dude, we had a pretty decent number of listeners of our first video. I did a little special test in that we only talked about it on the podcast.
Right.
I didn't mention it in the description on the podcast. I didn't post a link on the blog, and we still had a pretty more watchers than I expected. So
how many of those clicks were you personally?
Probably about 3/4, but still those 4 other clicks we got were twice as many as I thought we'd get.
That's good.
Yeah, so we're going to keep trying.
Happy for your little experiment.
Thanks, dude.
I'm surprised we didn't get any emails about your hair.
Yeah, it's good though. That's why, because it's all good.
It is. It looks. Yeah, you know how I feel about it.
And it's not a mullet.
No, it's not.
Thank you.
No, it's kind of long all over.
We don't want to get into a hair discussion, you and me, do we?
No, I don't think so.
Didn't think so. Okay. Alrighty. So this week,
a lot to talk about. We do. We have a ton of emails, dude.
Tons of emails. That's pretty much going to be the show this week. We were hoping to get an extra special guest. Unfortunately, that might have fallen through. I think it fell. It did fall through because we're recording now. But we might have the extra special guest on next week, seeing what we can do. Of course, it's still the summertime, so we have loads of time.
We do.
Yes. So, dude, what are we really talking about this week? We're talking about emails.
We've got emails. Before we get to the emails, dude, we were talking a lot last week about Willie Mitchell. Mm-hmm. And he did not sign with the Sharks.
Yes.
He signed with the Kings.
Yes.
For 2 years, $7 million, dude. Thoughts?
Yeah. I believe I had that one. That's my first thought.
You had the money right.
Yeah, I did.
Which I think that's ridiculous.
What's crazy to me is they said that the Kings were the only team that offered him more than 1 year. That was the rumor, the scuttlebutt surrounding the signing. But yet, he still got $3.5 million a year. Mm-hmm. So that makes me wonder what the single year deals, requests were. I mean, were they offering him $4 million for 1 year?
I just can't imagine that San Jose was... We don't have the cap room to do that.
No, I mean, we don't, but if there were other players involved, if Washington was involved or other teams involved...
I don't think they have the cap room.
Why would the Kings
either.
offer more money per year and more years, right?
Because they've got the room. They've got they have struck out so majorly this offseason. They have to have some other T-shirts to sell besides their Ponikarovsky T-shirts.
Yeah, those are flying off the shelves.
Those are going to be flying like hotcakes. Can you give me that? I'd like to return my Teddy Purcell T-shirt.
Yeah.
Can I get a Ponikarovsky in a small?
Exactly. And do you have a pink Ponikarovsky?
We do. We sure do.
We sure do. So,
what's the first email?
Dude, we have so many